Hello, and welcome to Jumpin' Johnny Gaming. This video is a walkthrough of how to get 3 stars in the second campus and 2 Point campus. The campus is called Piazza Lanatara, and it will mainly deal with a cooking class and new additions to learn in the game. I have covered the basics in the Freshly Meadows walkthrough, and will be detailing the new additions and how to complete the tasks. You have to do some prep work and then some tasks before the 1-star tasks show up. You have to build a lecture theatre, a savoury kitchen, and a gastronomy teacher. Also, on top of that, you will have to build all the previous buildings you have learnt. Staff room, toilet, showers, dormitories, library, plenty of food and drink vending machines. You will have plenty of money to start with, and make sure you are always in profit. The 2-star tasks you have to have a level 12 campus rating, so having plenty of good rooms will pay off in the long run. Also, whenever you have enough campus coins, is to keep upgrading gastronomy. The first new room you get is a private tuition room. From now on, not every student is going to do well in classes, and these rooms will help with one-on-one teaching to help struggling students. They require teachers that are specialists in the student's struggling subject, so you want to hire a gastronomy teacher. When your campus gets bigger and you get more students, you want to build several more, as so far I got up to 9 struggling students at a time. The next task is for a student to use the private tuition room. Students don't automatically use it. You have to manually click on a student or using the student tab on the bottom left, and you will see an icon on the right to send to private tuition. You will have to wait until your first set of students come in. The next new room is to build a student union room. This is so students can organise fun events, and each different event will give different bonuses. The next task is to organise an event. New events will be available as you progress further into the tasks. Each event always costs money, and you can make it a yearly event if you so wish. You can access the events from the Student Union or the event icon in the bottom left screen. Now the one-star tasks become available, and it took me well into my second year to complete them, so don't expect to get it straight away. You have to send 10 students to private tuition. Don't bother sending any random students to unlock it straight away. You will get plenty of failing students, and do way more than 10 before the one-star tasks are complete. Don't forget to check your students every 3 months or so in game time. Have your students' entertainment level being over 70%. This will be a common theme, these tasks. They are so fiddly and fluctuate up and down constantly. Make sure you fill your student union and student rooms with fun stuff to do. And I put lots of arcades all around the campus as well. And you will unlock an event that allows you to watch a funny movie. And this boosts your entertainment value. Getting B grade will take up most of the time. This is just a matter of your students studying and doing well. Keep an eye on anybody failing to send them to private tuition. Once you start getting your B grade classes taskbar going up, you should have enough high-level students to participate and win the campus cook-off. Just like the Student Union event, you have to click on the Savoury Kitchen and activate the event. About 4 months game time, you will get some optional tasks to set up clubs, and this will add to your students' entertainment and get perk items. For example, I'm doing the Power Nap Club, and you can put a sleepy sheep in your campus, and students who sign up to the club can use it, and it boosts their energy, and students can level up being in a club like they do when they are learning courses, and the higher they are in the club, the more perks and better items they can get and use. Also, we can get the achievements that are tied to the clubs. If you stick with the same club and put them all around the campus as you extend your campus, you will get achievements for having 5 members, 100 members, and a level 10 member. Here's an overview of my campus after completing 1-star rating. I bought another plot of land and filled it with more rooms needed for a larger student intake. I also built a sweet course which counts towards gastronomy, and I had to build a science class. Made sure There were plenty of entertainment for the students and hired another janitor. I usually place dispensaries that wash your hands in every room as standard, as doing this and having plenty of bins and janitors will help you in the 2-star, as your hygiene has to be over 70% in one of the tasks. Getting 2 stars did not take too long. I had to put more hand sanitizers and another shower to get the hygiene over 80%. My club is already at level 7 at this point, and you need the campus level to be 12. I bought a second plot of land for my second extension and filled it with the usual buildings, and the county cook and cook-off is a harder version of the previous campus cook-off, and your students that are entering it should be about level 7 and upwards to win. You activate by clicking on the room and scheduling the event. It wouldn't let me until next year when they had some free slots. At this point, the achievement for having 50 soulmates popped. This is for having 50 student relationships, and putting in the love-shaped beds in the dormitory gets this pretty quickly.
May or may not pay off.
Here is an overview of my campus. So far I squeezed more shower cubicles in the shower rooms for the hygiene task, and built new rooms accompanying the lecture halls and gastronomy classrooms. For 3 stars, you have to get 100 students signed up to your campus. With your profit, keep building new rooms, buying plots of land and upgrading existing rooms to get more campus coins. And you have to upgrade your gastronomy class to level 5 to get over 100 students in. The Satisfy Chef's personal goal will happen automatically anyway with all the stuff in the campus, and getting messages for new requests. Win Celebrity Cook-Off is the same as the other cook-offs. You need students in gastronomy being about level 11, and if you're on year 3 and upwards, your year 3 students should do this. The hardest task is getting all your students to get an average grade of B+. With the constant influx of students, and you need 100, you have to go through all the students every few months in game time, sending them all that has a C grade or less to private tuition, and it gets old real fast. I built a lot of private tuitions rooms and barely made profit with the staff cost, but a very good way, and you should start do this for all the campuses from now on, is to replace teachers with better teachers with a higher skill, so more students will get better grades. Make sure you fire the old teacher. Also, there will be teachers that has private tuition skills, and you want to use them and replace other teachers in the private tuition rooms. One thing I haven't covered yet is the more you play, the more rewards you can earn by earning badges. Press up on the D-pad and go to the briefcase icon. When you have a reward due, it will have an orange asterisk there. The badges in an orange circle is the ones you have completed, and you have to claim the rewards individually, and you get a lot of kadoosh from these rewards, and they reset to get a larger amount, and you get a larger reward. So when you are doing different campuses, make sure you're always doing different classes and different clubs to reap more rewards. You even get rewards for doing lots of different events. Finally, in year 8, I managed to do it. The only problem I find is you spend lots of time trying to send students to up their grades, and then at the end of the year your best students graduate, then you get a fresh batch of students, and then when you're so close to get that B+ grade, and then it drags your rating right down when they sign up. Just make sure you still work on happiness and have everything they need in the campus. Teachers and students' happiness does affect grades. Have the best teachers in classrooms and private tuition specialists in the tuition rooms. My Power Club nap reached the maximum level, which is level 11, but I didn't get the achievement for level 10. I was playing when Xbox achievements had an outage, so I'm going to try a different club in the next campus and reap the stamp rewards as well. If you want the 100 members to sign up, You can continue playing and upgrade this campus bigger and upgrade the gastronomy class even further for more students to come in. And you can click on the club and have one set to promotion or come back later, as you might get it naturally in some of the other campuses. Here is an overview of my campus with far too many private tuition rooms built. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel where there are more strategy game videos. Also, the channel has achievement and trophy guides, secret and tips from the latest releases to classic retro games. Thanks for watching.